What is up, everybody? We are back with more Mass Effect 3. Now, last we left off, I was in Mars, and we got a schematic to make a giant Prothean device that we have no idea what it does, but hopefully it stops all of the Reapers. At least that's the goal. Before we get started for this week's episodes, I did want to mention things that I didn't mention in the last one, which is that this playthrough is going to be a 100% playthrough. I know I missed a couple things in the last episode. It was the first time playing it through that way, so I didn't know where certain things were, and I wasn't going to take the time to go look for it, because I was already pushing it for time. But we are for sure doing a 100% playthrough. That means we're doing every single thing in the game. That doesn't mean that it'll all be on video. Some of the stuff like flying around the galaxy, doing, scanning and stuff, that probably I'll cut out. But for the most part, everything should be in the video and everything should be 100% completed. So I think I'll just give you a complete tour around the ship, right? Because it's new Normandy, so we've got a whole new area over in this area that was added, and you've got this war terminal, and it says the people, weapons, armies, and fleets that you've accumulated in your war assets. The overall readiness of the galaxy depends how effective blah 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 blah. Basically, you start at 50% readiness rating, and if I were to go do the multiplayer or play the iOS app or do anything like that, it increases this readiness rating, and it'll go down if you don't play for a while. Like it was at 98 when I got on today, but I went and played a little bit of multiplayer. Basically, if it's at 50%, whatever number's up here will get cut in half, and then it'll be the half number down here, and it would be like, that's where my rating would be. But because I'm at 100%, I'm gathering all 570 of this, and you could see all the different things that are available to me right now from the Alliance, and I'll pick up other things later. So there's a lot to the ship. I figure I might as well take the time that I need to right now to walk you through what the ship is. So this is where Morden's area was before. Now it's just like a little conference room. There's this really unneeded checkpoint.
Won't help. Come on, Sarah. If Thestia was lost and Earth hadn't been touched yet, you can be damn sure we'd be guarding our own borders.
By the way, I plan on listening to all of the little gossip and stuff going on, because it's really, some of it's really good and some of it gives you quests.
The Alliance has found a new Cerberus lab on Sanctum. Admiral Hackett would like you to investigate.
Okay. What do you want? Trainer?
Commander, come to check on your new recruit.
Just wanted to see how you were doing.
Still trying to get my bearings. When I was working on the Normandy's upgrades, I left at the end of the day. I didn't even have a toothbrush or a change of clothing until I made some emergency purchases on the Citadel.
Next time you need something, just ask. We're all in this together.
Oh, it's no trouble, Commander. I'm sure you have larger concerns.
We can put in a requisition order.
My toothbrush is a Cision Pro Mark IV. It uses tiny Mass Effect fields to break up plaque and massage the gums. It costs 6,000 credits.
Pricey.
Okay, yeah. You're on your own with that.
Lol.
In any event, I appreciate you giving me the chance to stay. Was there anything else?
Also, the other thing I'm going to do is we're going to make sure we talk to everybody and get all of the lore out of it, because this isn't a game about the action, it's a game about the story. More on that after we're done talking to her.
How'd you end up in the military anyway?
My family didn't have money for university. When the Alliance saw my aptitude scores, they offered me a full scholarship. I served my required years after graduation and decided to stay. I really like the challenges of the lab. Although, I'm sure I'll grow to love frontline service as well.
I'm surprised you're worrying about a toothbrush. We've got bigger problems right now.
Oh, believe me. Seeing the Reapers on Earth was terrifying. But I won't help anybody by bursting into tears here in the CIC, will I? Being here on the Normandy helps. If anyone in the galaxy can stop the Reapers, it's you.
Of course it's
And
me.
if flagging your messages and managing strategic intel helps you in any way, then it's worth it.
You worked in Alliance R&D?
Yes. You'd think quantum entanglement would make communication easy, but imagine incorporating multiple incoming sources and then networking them with extrapolations of time-lag data to construct a coherent situation GUI. It's an exciting challenge. For me, anyway.
Where are you from originally?
A colony in the Terminus systems, actually. Though I studied on Earth, at Oxford. My parents were from London. They loved Earth, but they wanted the freedom a colony life could offer. Even if that freedom has its share of danger. If I recall correctly, you grew up on Mindwar.
Given what happened to Earth, I don't think we can count on anywhere being safe right now.
Quite true, Commander.
And I think that's it for her. Yep.
Carry on, Specialist.
So, so I played through. It's important to note this. I played through the game since we last did episode 2. I've played through the entire game on my own infiltrator character as FemShep, and it was really good. I really enjoyed the game. I would say 99.9% of it's really good, except for the ending, and we'll talk more about that as we go on. But let's talk to Joker.
Hey, Commander. You know, I had my doubts about the Council. But after years of ignoring your warnings, they're finally willing to step up and tell you they just can't help.
They're doing everything they can.
Did they at least validate our parking? Well, let me know if you want me to get them on the channel and then hang up on them. You know, for old time's sake.
Walls. And also to note that there's not as much conversation as you would expect. Like in Mass Effect 2, you could talk to like everybody all the time between missions. There'd always be something for them to say.
Commander,
And
you've got a new message at your private terminal.
thanks, trainer. And it is kind of that way in this game, but there's a lot less of it. It kind of throws you more into the action. Wow, this is a lot. Upgrade waiting. I get... okay, there's upgrades at Dr. Tassoni's office. I'll show you that. Update on the Quarian fleet. That's not really all that interesting. There's an experimental rifle, apparently. Smuggled a crate of experimental weapons from Amalur. Ha! Clever. It's the shotgun launcher. Yep, we got that. New shotgun. I got that for pre-order. Yes, I got the Argus rifle for pre-order. Armor from your fans. This is cool. Hey, Commander, we just got a shipment of armor delivered to the Normandy. It's from a group of Alliance soldiers. Oh, that's great. Who used to be stationed at Rhode Island. Don't know how they found us. They left us a note just saying that you'll need this more than we do. The armor's called Reckoner Knight. Or something. You can check it out in the equipment locker. Yada, yada, yada. I'll be using that because it's amazing. I'll just scroll through this real quick. If you want to read this, you can. I probably won't stop and read those. Reinstatement, so I'm back in. Hackett instated me. Spec Ops, Alliance forces are stretched thin across the galaxy, blah 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 blah. I need you to head to a service lab on the planet Sanctum. So that was the mission she just sent me. So let's go check out the rest of it. So first let's go to the captain's quarter. So this is pretty cool. You have your typical bathroom. Yeah, you know, flush the toilet. As you could tell, they ripped Edie out of the wall, which is kind of mean. I have my fish tank, but no fish in it. You got a whole other case for ships, for model ships, which is great. You got your personal terminal, all this fun stuff. Down over here, just basic stuff. You turn music on. Oh yeah, and like in the others, you can customize your character. This is what I'm wearing now. I think I've got some other pieces, but what we're going to use for a while is the Reckoner Knight. It's so good, it really is. Casual. Let's make myself look pimped out. What is that? Like a leather jacket. What am I, Tom Cruise? No, let's not do that. What was the first one? First one's cool. We'll just go with that. That works for me. Now we're gonna go down to... If you can't tell, it looks like the Alliance pretty much stripped the ship of all its luxuries, which is fine. It's a command vessel now. Okay, so right here is the memorial thing. These are all the people that have died in my campaign in the last 2 games. So like you see Caden over there. You know, there's quite a few people. But what you don't see is like Thane or Kasumi, because they lived in my suicide mission. So that's important to know. Life support room still here, and there's a model ship. Pick that up. Destiny Essential. Like I said, this is going to be 100%. I can go into the boys' bathroom. There's nothing there except more toilets to flush. There's a bar. And a poker table. You know, it's needed. there's some pretty funny conversations that'll happen in those places between specific characters. I really like it. I don't think there was anything in here. Nope, but you can see that the crew quarters is still here, and then they also have the observation deck. I think this is where Samara, or is it Samara? What was her name? Yeah, Samara or Morinth or whoever you went with, hung out there. Your basic area over here. Now, what they did with what's her nuts office is they changed it to this.
Commander Shepard, it's a pleasure to see you again.
You're the drone from the Shadow Broker's ship.
Dr. Tassoni now refers to me as Glyph instead of Info Drone, 95% of the time. If you have a moment, I'd like to draw your attention to a terminal in her office. It analyzes information packages. If you find any useful data, I can research upgrades for you.
And what should I be looking for?
I'll inform you if you've found relevant data. When you do, return to this terminal for your choices. In the meantime, Dr. Tassoni would like to speak with you. Have a pleasant day.
Thanks, Glyph. So yeah, there's upgrades here.
It
Go on.
was less than ideal.
Let's go with that.
At least the Council can't deny the Reapers exist. But I'm not sure how much comfort that is while they bicker over which portion of the galaxy to save.
Wow. Becoming the big info brokers turned you into a real cynic, Liara. I like it.
I'm flattered. I think.
So yeah, basically she took her Shadow Broker setup and moved it in here, and these monitors are crazy. Let's talk to her.
Looks like you brought more than just that drone from your ship.
A few things were necessary. I'd be a very silent Shadow Broker without data feeds.
So you have access to your resources?
What I can get. We'll need it to research this Prothean device. Until we understand precisely what it does, it's far too dangerous to use.
Did the Protheans actually complete this weapon?
You mean, will it work? They wouldn't have poured their last resources into this device if they thought otherwise. But we really need to find out just what kind of weapon they left us.
Texture on her face is great.
It'd be nice to know we're not kids playing around with a loaded gun.
Absolutely. The damage it could cause if it backfired is unthinkable. People were finally starting to listen before the Reapers came. If we'd had a little more time, maybe Earth wouldn't. I'm sorry. I understand if you don't want to talk about it.
The thought means a lot, Liara. Thanks.
You're welcome. And since I didn't mention it before, it's good to be back, Shepard.
Sweet. Okay, so the monitors, yeah, there's a lot of them.
This terminal contains non-essential correspondence from your allied forces. Dr. Tassoni has granted you access.
Again, you can pause it and read through all that. There's only certain things I'm going to read through, but Liara basically set up shop in Miranda's old office.
Please, enjoy your day.
Oh, I plan to. We'll go look down there later when there's a reason to, but for the most part, you've got Dr. Shakwa's back.
Commander?
Everything okay down here, Doctor?
The Alliance team cleaned up and restocked, but it's still my old medbay. Feels like home.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Let's waste no time. If I may, I'd like to examine you.
Nothing wrong with me, is there?
No, but we should keep an eye on all those cybernetic implants Cerberus grafted into you.
Expensive stuff bringing me back.
And worth every penny. Let's just make sure everything is okay.
Guess a checkup never hurts. Just no scalpel this time, Doc.
Alas, to my great disappointment, it is nothing invasive. I'm just going to run some diagnostics on your implants, and it'll take a few readings. Good. Your implants are showing little sign of rejection. Just keep up that positive outlook of yours, Commander, and your scars shouldn't return.
Sweet.
That's it. You're the picture of health.
How's our inventory of meds?
The medbay was fully stocked before you left Earth. We should be good for a long time, even given the amount of fire you take each day.
Do you ever regret working for Cerberus?
We didn't work for them. We used them. If I were to feel anything, it would be guilt. We took their money, took their best people, took their best ship. We used them to defeat the Collectors, and now we are using their resources against them. So no, I don't regret it one bit.
You've never mentioned any of your family.
None to speak of, really. I'm the last of a prestigious line of medical professionals. The Alliance is my spouse, and you're all my children.
Creepy.
I'm blessed with many close friends. But with each Alliance vessel taken, I lose one or two. We need to end this war.
I'll see you around, Doctor.
Take care, Shepard.
Okay, what else we got here? So I can buy specific powers and stuff, which is always really great. And I can respec, which is also really great. And Legion is not in here, instead the robot is. That creepy robot. More on that later. Now that you've pretty much seen, we'll go check out the gun area after we're done with the next major mission, because then there's a reason to. Okay, now engineering is basically the same as it was. There's really nothing down here, but because this is 100% playthrough, I have to collect all my collectibles, don't you know? So we're gonna come down here, like so. We're gonna pick up that ship, this ship, and I think that's all of them down here. If not, I'll come back later and pick them up. Basic engineering area.
Commander, welcome back to the Normandy. Or maybe you should be saying that to me.
Engineer Adams, what are you doing here?
I was put in charge of the drive core retrofits. My experience on the Normandy SR-1 made me an obvious choice.
So, what do you think of our SR-2?
She's incredible. If there's one nice thing I can say about Cerberus, it's that they know how to build a ship. And about that, Cerberus, I mean, I owe you an apology.
How so?
Back when you got this ship, Dr. Chalk was contacting me, asking me to help with your mission against the Collectors. I refused. I didn't have your back, and I'm sorry for that.
Why didn't you join us?
I saw what happened to you when the Normandy went down. I didn't trust that it was really you, and I certainly didn't trust Cerberus. Also, as an officer of the Alliance, I don't just leave my post, you know?
Your Alliance first. That's the way it should be.
Thank you, Commander. Glad to be aboard.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, sir.
Yay, conversation pieces. And last but not least, the last person to talk down here is the reporter chick, who I figured out. I was wondering why she looks so creepy. It's Jessica Chobot. It's voiced and modeled by her from IGN.
How's your new assignment working out, Allers?
Fairly normal, except for the unshackled AI, Matriarch Benezia's daughter, and the communicator that can reach Earth. The first two, I can deal with. That last one gets my attention.
So what are you asking for, exactly?
Anything from Earth is the lead story right now. That's not opinion, it's fact.
Maybe I can pass on a few non-classified progress updates.
Seriously? You just doubled my ratings. I don't need FaceTime, just a data upload.
Tell people what's really happening on Earth. We need long recruiting lines on every planet after you air a story.
I can do this, Commander. Remind me to tell you about the time I made an Elcor cry.
Lol. I don't think there was another ship back here. Nope, okay. Moving on then, down to whatever the other area is. The cargo hold? Is that what it is? Shuttle bay. Yes, shuttle bay. There's a lot of stuff down here. Okay, as you can see, armor locker still. Then there's procurement interface. I'll talk about that in a second. And then there's your weapon upgrades and a bench to change around your weapon. So let's talk to Cortez.
Lieutenant Steve Cortez, shuttle pilot. Got news about our supply chains, Commander.
Nice to meet you, Lieutenant. What's going on?
Sorry to just jump in, Commander. There's so much to be done, I get caught up in the tasks at hand.
He's always like that. You need to chill out, Esteban.
So you do care, Mr. Vega? Or is that the Cerveza talking again?
So what's happening with our supply chains, Lieutenant?
Alliance procurement chains are in chaos, but the Citadel's economy is still running. I can network to Citadel retailers. You can view inventory and make purchases right from this console.
When I network to a new store, I'll let you know.
It does cost more to coordinate delivery to the Normandy, so it's cheaper to buy supplies when you're there.
So you're my shuttle pilot, but you're setting up procurement chains?
I wasn't assigned as Normandy's pilot. Not much need for one on a dry dock ship. I was overseeing the retrofit of the cargo hold. I'm quite familiar with the operation and maintenance of the UT-47 Kodiak and the M44 Hammerhead. From my experience, it made sense for me to take over as shuttle pilot when we left Earth. Especially given Mr. Vega's love of mid-air collisions.
To save the day, pendejo.
I'm also responsible for logistics, making sure the armory and shuttle are properly stocked and maintained.
How long have you been with the Alliance?
About 10 years. I enlisted in First Fleet serving on the SSV Hawking, flying F-61 Tridents mostly. I love the Trident. It practically dances in low atmo. I spent as much time tinkering on my bird as flying her. Got a bit of a reputation.
So, you can fly fighters and fix them?
Yeah, and I got a knack for procurement too. They were grooming me for CAG, but my skill set made me more valuable commanding a flight deck. They assigned me to the Normandy retrofit team about 5 months ago to oversee all cargo bay modifications.
I think it's worth mentioning that a full, chatting with everybody won't take this much time usually. This is just because it's the first time.
What happened to the M44 Hammerhead?
It was sent to the tech labs for a retrofit. To afford mobility with such a small ESO core, its design sacrificed armor plating. The lab engineers are trying to improve that. After the Reaper invasion, those labs are probably just a pile of rubble.
The Kodiak seems a bit different.
Good eyes, Commander. This is the UT-47A Kodiak. It's got an upgraded ESO core and prototype stealth technology based on the Normandy design. For quick drops, I can get you in and out virtually undetected. She flies like a brick, so that's why you need a good pilot.
You were stationed on Earth. Do you have family there?
I'm an only child. Lost my parents years ago. I had a husband back when I was stationed at Ferris Fields. The Collectors took out the whole colony. I'd rather not talk about it.
Do you maintain this armory?
I share that duty with our illustrious Mr. Vega. Though I believe the only weapon he really cares to maintain is himself.
You know you love the show, Esteban.
The first retrofit we did was to move the armory down from Deck 2. I'm not sure what Cerberus engineers were thinking. Now you get off the elevator, pick your gear, and head right into the shuttle.
Just like the original Normandy.
Welcome back to the Alliance, Commander.
Keep up the hard work, but don't kill yourself.
Yes, Commander.
Sweet. So we'll take a look at the store. Casa has a few things, like my model Kodiak, that I want to purchase. Thank you very much. And I've got 30k. I'm not really sure what kind of weapon I want to use, so we're not gonna get too far into it. I will buy all these books, just because I can. 100% playthrough, baby. 100%. Okay, now weapon upgrades. So you can upgrade weapons to effectively make them better. I don't think there's anyone here that I want to really spend a lot of money into. So I'm just going to say balls to it for now, I think, and not really mess with many of those. But you can also go right into your thing here and mess with specific weapons, which is great. Wow, my power recharge speed is crazy fast. Let's see here. The Vindicator's nice, because the accuracy's better, so I don't have any weapon mods for that. I've obviously got weapon mods for that from the last one. No pistol mods yet? Nope. Okay. Well, that's fine. We will... Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to switch out a pistol for a sniper rifle. Awesome. I played through the game as an infiltrator, and it was really nice with the sniper rifle, because that rifle, man, you can pretty much one-shot everything as an infiltrator. If you get him a headshot, it's great.
Hey, Shepard. How'd it go with the council?
Same as usual. Non-committal. Unhelpful.
Bet they still wanted you to help them out, no?
Yeah. We're gonna rescue a Turian Primarch from Palaven.
Sounds like fun. Never been to the Turian homeworld. You down here for a reason?
Just came down to talk.
Great. Not sure what there is to talk about. You already know my service record.
I don't, actually. I didn't have access to personnel records when we met.
Right. Forgot about that. Well... Think you can dance and talk at the same time?
I think I can handle it.
Bring it, Vega.
Okay, loco. Let's dance.
Don't push your luck, Vega. With age comes wisdom. And rank.
Ha! You sound like my old CO.
Oh yeah? And who was that?
Captain Tony. He was a hard-ass son of a bitch, but a good leader.
Was?
Died. With most of my squad. Protecting a civilian colony from a collector attack.
And the colony?
It was either them, or the intel we had on the collectors. Intel we could have used to destroy them. I chose the intel.
Sorry. That's a tough call.
The best part was, we didn't really need the intel in the end. Because you were out saving the galaxy by taking down the entire collector homeworld.
You didn't know. You can't blame yourself, Vega.
Who says I'm blaming myself?
Just a guess.
You a shrink too?
Nope. But that stunt back on Mars was reckless. You're lucky to be alive.
So?
So? Maybe you don't care if you live or die.
Or maybe... I'm just willing to do whatever the fuck it takes to end this goddamn war!
Maybe you are. But if you're half as good as I think you are, we need you alive.
Thanks for the pep talk.
Anytime.
Hey, thanks for the dance, loco.
Loco, huh?
I can think of worse things to call you.
Long as you remember who's in charge, you can call me whatever you want.
Oh, I won't forget.
When you play as Femshep, he calls you Lola instead, which is pretty funny. Okay, there's a couple ships down here to pick up. Obviously, it's still catching up with the things I did purchase. Boop, derp. Oh, there's another ship. Come on. There we go. There's one over here. This is all from memory, like a boss. I don't think there's... Yeah, there's one over here. Two over here, wow. And I think that's all of them. Sweet. Now that I got all those, let's go up and actually do a mission, huh? I mean, you guys pretty much sat through this entire episode without seeing any action, so... It's cool. It's cool, though. We got this. Clusters already conquered by the Reapers can be accessed using a Normandy stealth drive. Search these clusters for survivors, salvage, and valuable intel. Yeah, that's an interesting concept. We'll get to that, but let's get to Palaven. I think that's what it's called. Turian homeworld. Search and rescue. The Normandy is equipped with new and improvised scanning pools that can detect objects of interest. Use this to uncover war assets, artifacts, intel, and fuel as you fly around the system. Be aware, however, that each time you use the pulse, the chance Reapers will enter the system to investigate is increased. If a Reaper enters the system you are in, flee and wait until you have completed a mission before returning. So, I don't know if that'll actually work in this system. We'll find out. No, it doesn't. But if I went to that one, which I will eventually, you'll see what I mean. We'll do that later. Is that the one? Yes, because this is the moon. Oh, this is epic. Well, obviously I have to pick them. Cycle appearance, what do they got? She's got armor and that. Let's go with the armor. What does James have? Whoops. Come on, James. Cycle appearance. I like the armor. I like the armor on both of them. And obviously I got my weapons. Let's change out his rifle to the Vindicator and shotgun mods. Actually, let's give him the better shotgun. And back, talk to Liara, and she's got everything she needs except mods. Which don't affect them a whole lot, but you know, it's useful. Save her points. Don't save his points to get him this. Oh my gosh, this grenade is so good. And do I have got no points. Awesome. But I'm looking like a boss. Oh dear. That's a Turian homeworld. And that's a moon. That armor's beast. Not gonna lie.
Oh no. No. Palaven.
We have an old friend there.
Holy hell. They're getting decimated.
Strongest military in the galaxy, and the Reapers are obliterating it.
Was it like this on Earth?
Yes.
Shepard. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Commander, the LZ's getting swarmed.
James, open that hatch.
Yay!
Alright, get in, get out. Let's move.
Awesome. I love the double throw, it works really well. There's something up over here to grab. Man, this weapon's got some kickback. Okay. What is over here? I thought there was something. Maybe I'm wrong. Is it over here? Nope, I'm totally... There's a Reaper. Man, this is really pretty.
Soldier, which way to your commanding officer?
Straight ahead and around the corner, past the first barricade.
So as you can tell, they're getting hit pretty hard. Let's plop up over here. Actually, I know there's nothing over there, so I don't need to.
Hold your fire, friendly inbound.
Find the commanding officer. I can do that. It's easy enough. Can I pop up here? It's not like there's anything up there. But there is a data pad. Knowledge of the terrain is our only advantage here, and that's not going to last forever if they keep throwing their forces at us. We'll hold this area as long as we can. I'm linking my transponder to the life signal monitoring system of the unit suits. If it goes out, send another unit here as soon as possible. It's hard to do that, like a read, and then remember what the heck I have to do, ooh, and not get stuck. Nothing up there. Ooh. New sniper rifle, let's change that out with this one. And it automatically puts my mods in there, which is great. Anything up there? No. Nothing over there. There's ammo. I don't need the ammo. I gotta talk to that guy, but I will in a second. Pistol magazine, data pad. And shoulder guards. Pistol piercing mod. Well, in that case, let's take out the submachine gun, put in a pistol. I don't know why I did that. And there we go. Nice. Was there anything over here? I know I have to talk to the guy back there, but I want to pick everything up first. They sent us winter gear. Not sure what they thought we'd do with that kind of gear around here, but I suppose we should thank the spirits nonetheless. Power sources can be cannibalized and converted to other power, or to power our combat gear filtered units instead. At least it'll be nice not to have those clogging up anymore. Nice, okay. Collect that. So there's different pieces of armor and stuff you can find, which is really great. New shotgun. Continue. And a mod. Is that a shotgun mod? I think that's what it was. Yep, no, assault rifle piercing on.
Get your men up on that north barricade.
Yes, sir.
Sergeant Bardas, find a way to get that comm tower operational.
Sir.
General?
Commander Shepard. Heard you were coming, but I didn't believe it. General Corinthus.
I've come to get Primarch Fedorian.
Primarch Fedorian is dead. His shuttle was shot down an hour ago as it tried to leave the moon.
That's gonna complicate things. How bad is it, General?
We just lost about 400 men in half an hour.
Woo.
We set up camps on this moon as an advanced position to flank the enemy. A sound strategy. Just...
irrelevant.
Exactly. The sheer force of the Reapers seems to make them immune to that sort of tactic. The Primarch and his men found that out the hard way.
I'm sorry. I hear he was a good man.
And a friend. He would have been an outstanding diplomat.
So what happens now?
The Turian hierarchy provides very clear lines of succession.
Right. General Corinthus?
With such heavy casualties, it's hard for me to be certain who the next Primarch is. Palaven Command will know. However, at the moment, contacting them is impossible. The comm tower is out. Husks are swarming that area. We can't get close enough to repair it.
Don't worry, General. I'll get your tower operational.
Thank you, Commander. I'll take care of things on this end.
All right, let's go.
I think I'm going to use the pistol for a bit. Let's switch to that one. Pistol. There we go.
I see the comm tower, to the left of the main barricade in front of Palaven.
Let's go.
Man, this game is just really pretty. Just everything about it. Hop up here. What's up, buddy? What you shooting at?
Good luck.
Okay. Come here, Huskies. I know you're there. Not the dogs. That was in the... There they are. Pretty easily dealt with as a Sentinel, I feel. Except when I use the wrong ability and make it go like super cooldown. Go back to assault rifle. Come on, guys. James is like way back there. Ammo, nothing else. Okay.
We can't repair it from this panel. James, you're up for tower repair.
On it. Might take me a while, but I'll do my best.
Okay.
Here they come.
Ready, Liara?
You bet. Let's take these monsters.
Die, sucker. I really want the Maddock assault rifle. That would be the best, or the Locust submachine gun. That would be my second favorite.
Got it done, Commander. On my way now.
Certainly easier to take out husks with those weapons because they're more. They don't have enough. Like the kick on this is pretty crazy.
General, do you read? The comm tower is now operational.
Much appreciated, Commander. I'll contact Palaven Command.
Ooh,
Let
hi.
me know when you've got something. I'll help your men till I hear from you.
Understood.
Shepard out.
Why do I keep missing? Like an idiot. I think what I will do, probably after this mission, is turn up the difficulty a bit, just to make sure that I'm not just lollzing through it. Because I played through on whatever the harder difficulty is with the Infiltrator. It was just really easy.
Come in.
Go ahead.
I have information from Palaven Command. Please return ASAP.
On our way.
Oh, that was a cool flip. Don't lie, that was rad.